All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me and practicing together today. Let's get started. When you're ready, let's start as we always do. By simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. You continue to take the time to settle in, taking the time to slow down, taking the time to just being here. No matter if you tuned in right at the beginning, a little bit later, or just before we start the sun's words. We all start from the same place, that point of stillness, that moment of now. So don't overcomplicate this. Don't build it up to be bigger than it is, harder than it has to be. You're simply taking the time to find that moment, that starting point, where everything else we've done today drifts away. We find ourselves right here, on our mat, allowing our mind, our focus to be consumed by now, so we can be completely present to it. Present to our body, present to our breath. So take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Taking the time to be right here. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight, and you gently rock from side to side. You get that sense of movement, the shifting of the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you start to rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall, The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders are back. You close your eyes if they open. And palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthen. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. And exhale, you press your hips back and up. Down dog. You settle. Pedaling the feet, rolling the shoulders. Swaying from side to side, whatever feels good. Just settling into the body. Settling into that sense of stretching, lengthening and opening up. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise, reaching for the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back, low lunge. Right foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, lowering to chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, pressing the hips back and up. Down dog. Nice full breaths. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Left foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, the down dog. Nice and smooth. Take enough time to refine that coordination. That sense of control, moving your body back and forth, up and down. Inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhale, rising and reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Keep pressing those palms down. Pushing your hips back and up. Nice long line from wrist to hip. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. The thighs hug, the tailbone draws in. Nice full breaths. Then exhale as you straighten the legs and you fold forward. Catch and hold your toes, your ankles, your shins. You grab hold as you make this an active forward fold. The tailbone's tilting towards the ceiling. The arms are helping to draw the torso down long over your legs. Nice long open back line of the body. Then inhale, lifting up halfway, lengthening the spine. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. We're going into crescent lunge. So left knee lowers to the mat, toes and curl. The hips sink as the torso and arms sweep up overhead. You draw your hips down and forward as the arms reach up and back. Feeling that crescent curve from the fingertips all the way down to the front of that left knee. A nice long connected line. Then exhale, hands to the floor, framing that right foot. You curl those left toes, lift that left knee. Then spinning that left heel in as we set up for pyramid pose. The right leg straightens out. You can lift up onto your fingertips. You can move your hands onto your foot or your shin, or keeping the palms flat. But with that right leg straight and that left foot grounded behind you, you fold forward over your right leg. Nice deep stretch to those 3 hamstring muscles that run up the back of that right thigh. Good. Exhale, bend back into the right knee. Plant those palms as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips as the arms and torso sweep up. Crescent lunge. Nice full breaths. Nice and active here to sink those hips. You need that opening through the front of the body. Then exhale, hands to the floor. Right toes curl and right knee lifts. Then right heel spins in as that left leg straightens out. Take your time and set up those legs, changing your hand position to wherever is comfortable. And when you're ready on an exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. Good, exhale, bending back into that front knee. Plant the hands and step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Left heel stays lifted. Hips and chest are squared to the top edge of the mat. As you sink down into your legs. Nice full breath. That left heel pressing back, that right thigh drawing forward. And palms together, thumbs to your heart as you twist to the right, revolve side angle. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. Drawing the torso around. Starting by trying to get those thumbs to line up with the center of your chest, your sternum. And then maybe you think about opening the arms into a T or binding around the thigh. Good, inhale, rising back up, high lunge. Then we're going to spin that left heel in as you straighten that right leg up and turn those right toes in. Arms open into a T. The feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. Then draw your heels towards each other as you bend your knees, sitting your hips for God's pose. The elbows bend 90 degrees. The hips sit as low as you like. But the tailbone's drawing down so the low back is long and neutral, rather than feel like it's taking a deep curve. Your pelvis sits neutral, your torso sits neutral, and you isolate that work to your thighs. Nice and grounded. Nice and determined stance. And inhale, you extend the forelimbs. Spin the heels back out as you fold forward between your legs. Taking just a breath here to hang the torso. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. You walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot. Then you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Nice full breaths. Feel that opening through the hips. As that right thigh presses back, that left thigh draws forward. Start to get that nice opening through the front of that right hip. Finding that full range of motion with your hips. You're getting flexion at that left hip, extension at the right. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. As you fold and twist over to the left. Revolve side angle. Nice deep twist.
Keep that right heel pressing back as that right shoulder rolls forward and under. And feel that long line, that lengthening out as you rotate. Then inhale back to center, high lunge. Right heel spins in as that left leg straightens out. The arms open into a T. You adjust your feet so that they're parallel to the short ends of the mat. Then draw those heels towards each other as you bend the knees, sitting the hips for goddess pose. Elbows then bend 90 degrees. You soften your eyes. Just full inhales, complete exhales. Inhale, extending the forelimbs. Spin those heels up and fold forward. Taking a breath, letting the torso hang. Then inhale halfway. Exhale, walk yourself around. And choose your route, going straight to down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale forward in the plank, and exhale, you lower to the floor. You come to lying flat. You take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of cobra. So the hands are under the shoulders, elbows in tight, tops of the feet are firm on the mat, and on your next inhale, you peel the head, the chest, the palms up off the mat, baby cobra. Keeping the tops of the feet on the mat. You work to lift the torso, rolling the spine up. Then exhale, lowering down. Take a breath. And inhale, you rise once again. Baby cobra, hugging the hands. Or full cobra, planting those palms, lifting the torso. And exhale, relax, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you go as deep as you like. Feeling that nice curve to your spine. That nice long open line through the front of the body. And exhale, relax, lowering down. Keeping the hands underneath your shoulders. You curl your toes, float your knees. Do 1 push up to plank. Then pressing back to down dog or moving through vinyasa. Inhale, slide forward in plank. Then roll to the left side for side plank. Left hand, outer edge of that left foot. Maybe staggering the feet to help with your balance. Maybe lifting that top leg if you like. Nice and stable along that lateral edge. Nice full breaths. And drawing that right knee towards your nose as you step that right foot to the top edge of the mat, low lunge. We're going to lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. Then setting up for gate pose, you walk yourself over to that left edge of the mat. Let that left heel sweep back behind you. The right leg then straightens out. Right toes point to the ceiling. And the torso lifts up. Right hands on the right thigh. Left arm reaches up. And on exhale, you take it over top. Reaching long to that left side of your torso. And that nice deep lateral stretch. Nice full inhales. There's that slight rolling up towards the ceiling. It helps keep that left side back. Really isolates that stretch to the left lateral line of the torso. Then inhale, rising back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. You walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that right foot, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, sliding forward to plank. Then rolling to the right side. Right hand outer edge of the right foot. Stagger the feet. Maybe lift that left leg. And breathe. Filling the torso. And nice and smooth, finding that transition. Left knee drawing towards your nose. And then you step the foot forward. You lower the right knee. Uncurl the toes. Walk yourself over to the right edge of the mat, setting up for gate. Right heel sweeps behind you. Left leg straightens out. Left toes point up. Left hands on the left thigh. And that right arm reaches up and takes you over top. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk yourself around to the top edge of the mat, framing that left foot, and choosing your route. Taking the scenic route or the direct route to down dog. Exhale, the right foot steps forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in. Torso and arms sweep up. Hips and chest are square to the left edge of your mat. And as you settle in here, you're working to level off your hips. There's a tendency to have this back hip, this left one, higher than the right. Kind of sinks us down into it. So drop that left hip down, shifting those hips underneath you. Gives you a nice opening through the inner left thigh as you settle into it. Then reaching forward for side angle, right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor. That left arm starts long overhead, left bicep next to left ear. If you want to wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind, you can catch the inner thigh, or you catch hands outside that right hip. Still feel long from left shoulder to left heel. Then inhale, rising back up, warrior two. You take a moment as we make our way into half moon. Left hand to left hip. Right hand starts to guide you forward. Those right fingertips will touch down as that left leg lifts up behind you. Those right fingertips can be light on the floor. Or eventually try and let them just hover above the ground. Left arm reaches for the ceiling. Good, nice and light. Take your time here as that right knee bends. You step back to warrior two. Smooth transition. And exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. Moving with your breath. Then exhale the left foot forward. Warrior two. Right heel sweeps in. Torso and arms sweep up. And again, as you settle into it, feel those hips, finding that they're level. That right one dropping down, setting level with the left. So you get nice and open through the inner thighs. A nice lengthening to the adductors. And reaching forward for side angle, elbow to thigh, or hand to the floor. The top arm goes long overhead. You can work right there, or you wrap that top arm for your bind. Catching the inner thigh, or catching hands. Nice full breaths into the upper chest. Then inhale, you rise back up, warrior two. Take a moment, preparing for half moon. Then right hand to right hip. Left hand guides you forward. You shift your weight out over that left leg as you rise up. Good, nice and smooth. Back to warrior two. Take your time and set it up. And then exhale the hands to the floor as you find your up to down dog. And a gentle bend in the knees. You look between your hands and inhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Relax your arms, close your eyes if they open. Tadasana. And palms together at your heart. Adjust your balancing the body and mind as we make our way into dancer's pose. You start to shift your weight to the left. You bend that right knee, heel towards your hip. And reaching that right hand down, catching hold with the right foot or right foot. As you feel steady, that left arm reaches up. Then you start to lean forward just a little bit as you lift that right leg up behind you. That left arm and right foot are reaching for the ceiling. Both ends are lifting up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, you relax your arms and you place that right foot on the floor. Tadasana. Twin palms together. The weight starts to shift to the right. That left knee bends, left heel lifts to the hip. Left hand reaches down, catching the foot. Right arm reaches up. Start leaning forward as you lift that left foot up behind you. And again, lifting the hand and foot towards the ceiling. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands to your heart. And you place that left foot on the floor. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Down dog or vinyasa. Then lowering your forearms to the mat. Dolphin. The palms are flat, fingers spread wide. The head hangs heavy as you press the top edge of the mat away from you. Trying to open that line through your underarm as much as you can. If you want to take your dives, feel free. Sliding forward. Then exhale, press those hips as far back and up as you can, opening through the underarm. Two more breaths. Nice and strong with the shoulder girdle. Then with that next exhale, you press into the palms to lift the elbows and step that right foot forward, low lunge. Then drawing your left knee towards your nose and kick that left leg through, sitting down behind that right foot. Setting up for Marichyasana seat, the twist. Right hand's on the floor behind you. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist to the right. Hooking that left elbow outside that right thigh. And back to center. You draw that left ankle in, crossing your ankles and rolling forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, lower the forearms. Dolphin once again. Holding steady, you're taking your dives. Press the flow away. Building that strength and that stability in the shoulder girdle. And with that next exhale, you press into your palms and lift the elbows. Then step that left foot forward, low lunge. Right knee draws towards your nose, and you kick the leg through. Sitting down behind that left foot, Marichyasana seat. Left hand's on the floor behind you, right arm reaches up, and exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow, drawing the torso around. Back to center. A right ankle draws in as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And you're going to reach that heel for the ceiling. Then stacking that right hip over the left. You can stay there or bend that right knee and place on the floor outside the left edge of the mat. Turning your hips and chest to face the ceiling. Flipping your dog over. Lifting your waistline as high up as you can. As you breathe deep into the front of the body. Then exhale, coming back to center. Right leg is lifted. And exhale, you step the foot forward for lizard. Left knee can stay up or lower down. Right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. And on exhale, you start to bow to the floor. See if you get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Keeping that left hand on the mat, the right arm sweeps up. Lizard twist. You can stay there or reach that right arm back. Left knee bends, catching hold of the outer edge of that left foot. The heel hugs in, the torso twists. You can stay there or lower back down to that left forearm. But maintain that twist. That right side rolling back. The sternum turning towards the ceiling. Then back to center. Frame the right foot as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg, reaching the heel high. Then stacking the hips, opening up. Maybe bending that left knee and placing it on the floor. Turning your hips and chest to the ceiling. Sweeping that left arm overhead. And coming back to center. Left leg is lifted. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Right knee lowers. Left hand's inside the left foot. And you lower down. One forearm. Maybe both. Inhale, rising up. Plant that right hand as the left arm sweeps up. Maybe take that left arm back as you bend that right knee, touching hold of that right foot. Maybe lowering down to that right forearm if you like. Back to center. Plant the hands. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend. Look forward of your hands and inhale, float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. Your legs come through. The feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. Paschimottanasana. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, you close your eyes. Nice deep breaths. Then reaching out as you rise up, you sweep the arms around in front parallel to the floor. And exhale as you lower yourself down onto your back. Go to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. So you bend your knees, feet are flat on the floor. The arms can be alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, lowering down. Take a breath. Then inhale, you press down to go up once again. Opening the front of the body. And exhale, lowering down. Nice full breath. And on an inhale, you press down to go up. You come down whenever you're ready. Lowering onto your back. Drawing your knees into your chest when you're done. And bring the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up towards the ceiling. You hang out there or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths here on any variations. Move the toes, you roll the ankles. You send the legs wide, so swing apart. Lotus, a twist, whatever feels good. Just playing with your legs, suspended in air. And if you're in shoulder stand, you come back to center, and you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body. Palms are flat, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown and head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. As you release the knees over to left. One final twist. Letting gravity do most of the work here. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching a right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. Staying up as long as you want, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you just start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. Keep the elbows as they are as you bring the hands out. Fingers interlaced, palms are apart. Then place the crown of the head on the floor as you cut the back of your head in your hands. You curl your toes under and lift the knees. The forearms firm to the mat. You walk the feet towards the elbows. And drawing one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, then the other. You find your balance in this low position, building strength in your base. And then you just take those legs straight up whenever you're ready. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready.
Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Then you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment and see the full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.